guys, welcome to another video, and today we have what a new Dragon Ball What If, and that would be, well, what if Future Cell turned good. And before we start, don't forget to, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, I hope you enjoy. Now, let's get started. Okay, try and follow along with my logic, okay? Much like in canon, Bulma would know where Dr. Gero's lab and would decide to go pay a visit to it to see if they can find anything to stop the androids. Eventually, she will tell this plan to Gohan and Trunks, and eventually the three will, I wouldn't say Bulma will fly, but some Trunks or Gohan would carry her to the lab, flying there, of course. Eventually, they will happen upon the lab and check out the top half, basically finding everything that the Z Fighter Trunks and basically finding nothing of worth besides a pot of 16. Maybe he can be in the What If. But the group will decide likely not to awaken another android and will probably destroy the pod. Or if you want, I could put 16 in the What If. As eventually, they will find their way to the down part of the lab, basically where Trunks and Krillin found themselves in canon, and would of course see, there's all the paperwork and stuff, the giant computer, and more importantly, the main guy for this What If, Cell. Well, at least in his embryo state. Trunks will likely try and destroy it or someone, but Bulma will see this guy as an opportunity to, well, help fight the androids. An opportunity. So the group will bring Cell and, some papers back to the Capsule Corp, and Bulma, of course, would. Immobile would, of course, get it to work, and do some gene manipulation on Cell, basically turning down the Frieza and Cold. Some to make Cell, more good. As eventually Cell would break from the two, but with being his Larvesta state, still gonna take some time for this one, for him to grow over fully. But although it'll be more green and not a shell, like the image I'm showing, it'll be more like his color scheme. From here, the battles regarding Trunks and Gohan's, at least the first two in the special, basically all remain the same, which still has Trunks die, and still have Gohan die, and Trunks still Super Saiyan. I think I said it right. So around this time, Cell will finally start evolving and go to his. No, this is imperfect Cell we all know and hate. I'm just kidding, know and love. Quite like this form. Eventually, Trunks will come and see Cell, and so the years of training, I don't know how long it was until the other android attack continues. Okay, time to go over some upgrades. Of course, Trunks does go up, and Trunks does get a vastly amount stronger than his canon self, seeing as he has a much stronger training partner, much stronger than him. Although he'll likely be weaker than Canon Cell, but still strong. Now we'll keep his strength from past Cell, which would make Trunks' Super Saiyan and base form a lot more powerful, seeing as he wouldn't have to hold back against Cell, since he can easily regenerate from any injury Trunks would give him. And I even say during this training he gets Super Saiyan grade 1, or was it grade 2? I think regular Super Saiyan is grade 1. Need to brush up on my Super Saiyan forms. So let's call it grade 2. Sorry if I'm wrong. Someone correct me in the comments. I know someone well. As for Cell, his gains will be minimal to none, although the two would forge a friendship and a bond. And so we continue on. Eventually, like in the special, the androids do attack. I think it's the final fight in the special. The androids do attack that city, and of course, Trunks and Cell do make their way to the place. As after some word exchanges, the four will begin their battle, and needless to really say, Trunks and Cell absolutely take care of the two, with the androids not being able to double team. And even if one could beat Trunks, Cell would have an easier time, let's say against 17, and easily be able to take him down and go help Trunks even if he isn't strong enough. But Trunks would be strong enough, so let's say that. And so would easily take care of 18. Nothing really go over here. course, Cell would of course, Cell before Trunks could destroy the androids would eventually absorb them and become Perfect Cell. Eventually, the two would head back to Capsule Corp to tell Bulma the news, but for the sake of making this more interesting, would still head back to the future timeline to help out. I'm sorry, past to help out everyone there. Anyways, with that first part, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, see you next time for part 2. As I get to do a what if with my favorite villain, mostly because of T4 Star.